Hey, Jet. I'm back. Back at this weird little hotel. I just drove 3.5 hours to get here, and I have another 4 hours to go before I go home. Take a. Uh, I'm gonna get a little sleep, take a little nap, and then I'll start heading home. Um, the show was great. I loved every minute of it. Um, I was a little nervous at first because it's been such a long time since I went to a live show. But um, once I got in there, I struck up conversation with a couple people, and I was fine. Then we just kicked back and enjoyed the show. I talked to a few locals that were there and asked them if this place was some kind of popular or famous stopover point for bands crossing the country, and they all said no, not really. So I think I just kind of got lucky here. I did ask the lady who was selling the merchandise, why pick Boise, Idaho? I mean, this is the land of white supremacy and not much else. And she said it was just a convenient stopping point between. They had a big show in Colorado, and then tomorrow, the next day, they're gonna have a big show down in Oregon. Um, and I said, all right, that makes perfect sense. I'm glad I went to this show. The one in Oregon is about 3 hours closer to my house, but it's going to be outside, and it's at a very big place. It seats about 8,000 people, and they are completely sold out right now. So um, this little place was nice. There was maybe 400 people in the whole place. Although I think it was probably closer to 300, and it was very small, very intimate. Um, for being such a small place, they had pretty good sound and lights. And yeah, there were a bunch of people there. It was standing room only, and I'd say probably about 75% of the people there had never heard of this band before. They were just out for a night on the town and ended up walking into this. And left pleasantly surprised. There was a very long line of people buying LPs at the table where I bought that hoodie when I left. So looks like everybody had a great time. I had a great time. Um, I mean, it's been 25 years since I saw any live show, and I remember, the last year that I went to live shows, I had gone to see a guy named Merle Haggard. That was my dad's favorite country singer, so I kind of felt obligated to go see him. Um, Natalie Merchant was that year. Um, Ravi Shankar came to Dallas with his daughter, and that was a good show. And then, and then there was another guy. His name was Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, and he's from India or Pakistan. He sings a particular type of music. I don't know what it's called, but I had first heard him singing on the soundtrack of what's that movie? The Last Temptation of Christ. Yeah, he was on that soundtrack. And then later they picked him up for a couple of other movies. I think he was. I think he had a little part on the soundtrack of Natural Born Killers and Dead Man Walking. And I think in Dead Man Walking, I think he was singing with Eddie Vedder. So it was pretty cool. But out of those four shows, the craziest one out of all of them was the Indian guy. And man, I'll tell you a story. That was wild, let me tell you. But yeah, I went in there, had a great time. Everybody was enjoying themselves. I only had a couple beers. I didn't. I wanted to be. I wanted to be as present and attentive as I could be, and so yeah, I just had two or three beers, two and a half. I didn't finish the third one. Um, and then the show wasn't very long. Then again, they only have two albums. They could have played every song on their albums and come in under 2 hours. Um, but they played all the songs that I know of, and sounded really good live. They definitely know what they're doing, and the only thing that could have made it better is if you would have been there. But considering these people are from Australia, you could probably just walk down to the other block and see them probably anytime you want. But not right now, because right now they are touring the United States. Um, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I guess today you had work, so you were at school, and tomorrow will be more of the same. I was thinking on the way over here. It's going to be a while before I can get down to New Zealand. I can't really come this time home because my schedule is kind of up in the air. Uh, we're we're waiting until they move us from a 3 week rotation to a 4 week rotation. Plus the ship has got to go to Curacao. They're taking the ship to Curacao, and I have a feeling I'll be taking the ship to Curacao for some parts to be replaced, and plus this is hurricane season, so our schedule's just going to get really messed up, worse than it already has. I can feel it. Next time home will be September, and I know you said you were planning on going back to your house in September, and after that, the next time I'm home will be like early November ish. So please wait for me. I'll be there. We'll make this work eventually, and it just kind of sucks that my ship is in its current status, but what can you do? Yeah. And before I sign off, well, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and say, good morning or good night or whenever you see this. Hope you have a great day. And I'm gonna put this picture up over here, and I really want this guy's outfit, but I just don't think that there's any way in hell I could ever pull it off. But it looked really, really cool on him. I was very impressed. But until next time, talk to you later. Bye.